Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Sunday Night Cage Match. We're coming to you live from the RonathanPXPX Rocket League Memorial Arena here in Orlando, Florida, still never in Baghdad, Iraq. And we've got another exciting night of action here for you folks. If I could figure out what buttons I need to do, that'd be great.
Buttons are hard.
Buttons are hard. That's what what happens when you have the production team from Wish.com.
Yeah. Or when you have that Taco Bell late at night and you forget that you're still wearing your jeans.
Ooh, that's not a fun time.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, we know all about that. Anyways, I am of course Legion Cage. With me tonight is Mr. Modern Toy Fair. How you doing tonight, sir?
I'm doing pretty great. How about yourself?
Pretty good. Adjust the volume a little bit. There we go. As it shows all over your face. There we go. Ha! Sir Casual Murray not joining us this evening, not feeling too well, so we wish him the best and call him a butthead. I was just gonna call him a butthead, not a bitch, but okay.
No, he's a bitch. He's like, boo-hoo, I've got the sniffles.
Well, what was your excuse for not being here last weekend?
I don't remember.
Exactly. So I feel like, yeah. Anyways,
I feel like I was home last weekend, which is why.
No, you would have been home because you were whining that we were going to do it late and you wanted to do it earlier, and then I said I'll do it earlier, and then you just ignored me.
Well, because at that point I had already been like, well, I'm out because I'm not doing this at 11 o'clock at night.
Whatever. But anyways, here we are. So we did a 2-man booth last time. We'll do it a 2-man booth this time. Yeah. It'll be good times. Good times here at KMW.
Hopefully.
Yeah. We have a good show for you this evening. 3 championships on the line. Our opening contest, Global Heavyweight Champion Shane Youngblood going to defend against the man who finally pinned the champ last time, and that is the Fat Man. So should be interesting. Later tonight, we also have new twitch.tv/champion AEW's Adam Cole defending his title against King Koopa, who we haven't seen in a few weeks. And in our main event, we have Wanda Eve Cloverfield defending her title against new #1 contender Ramona Reigns. Beyond that, we're continuing the push towards Mayhem. We'll decide the #1 contender for the Global Heavyweight Championship that will challenge at Mayhem. And we will also have a couple more of the Global Cruiserweight Series matches, as well as talk about upcoming matches as we approach the next premium live event, which again is Cage Match Wrestling presents Mayhem. Date to be determined. To be scheduled.
Always. Card subject to change.
And the card isn't usually subject to change. It's more or less the time that people are available is subject to change.
I mean, that's close enough.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. So, but yeah, obviously you weren't here last week. So Shane Youngblood did suffer his first defeat at the hands of the Fat Man. Just kind of like, I don't know whether you got a chance to rewatch the event or just me telling you that he did. Like, what are your thoughts about that with the champ finally getting pinned? First defeat here in KMW.
It's about damn time someone isn't afraid to pin the boss. Jesus.
Oh, and he wasn't afraid to pin the boss. He fucking sat on him.
Good.
Like,
hope he farted too.
Probably did.
He left a little rosebud there on his chest.
Hit him with the weapon of ass destruction. The bonsai drop in the corner, and basically just flattened the champ down. Cameras tried to catch up with the champ afterwards, wasn't happening. Management decided to give the Fat Man the title shot, despite the fact that the 8-man elimination match was going to happen tonight, determining the challenger for the title at Mayhem. And I can't remember if we discussed it or not, but that will be in a Mayhem style match. Now what that entails, it is a 20-minute Iron Man hardcore falls count anywhere style match. Everything is legal. Wherever you pin them, you pin them. And whoever has the most pins at the end wins. So if Shane Youngblood survives tonight, it should be an interesting time for him, or possibly the Fat Man. We'll see who walks out as champion as we head down to ringside for our first match. Once I figure out how to do predictions, because Murr is normally the one who handles this for all of us. So let's get a prediction going on. Who will win? Shane Youngblood. We never promoted ourselves as being the most technologically profound around on this channel. So predictions are live. You have 2 minutes to bet on who you think will win. Let us head down to ringside and we'll check it out. Maybe. I figured out buttons. I got this.
So proud of you.
I know, right? It's like I've been streaming for 4 years or something. The following contest is set for one fall, and it is for the KMW Global Heavyweight Championship. Fat Man definitely looking proud of himself for pinning the champ last week.
As he should. This man is coming in with a win under his belt along with many other things.
Is that a fat joke already?
Yes, it is.
All right. Fat Man has been known to dance in the ring after his victories. We could be seeing a global heavyweight championship size dance afterwards.
We're just hoping.
Wow, you really want the champ to lose, huh?
I do.
That's your boss, you know that, right?
I want that pompous jackass to get knocked down a peg, even if it means this motherfucker has to sit on his head and crush it like a acorn.
Well, that's something, folks.
Even if his music is a bop.
That it is. Could this be the last time we see Shane Youngblood walking out with the KMW Global Championship?
I mean, again, let's hope so. We need some fresh faces. This is like, this is basically the equivalent of just having John Cena be your champion 10 years past his prime.
Which is something that our competitors probably would and will do. John Cena, obviously a legend in this business, but retiring after the end of 2025. I promise you, he will be World Heavyweight Champion again.
I don't think so.
That's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
I think you're taking some bold liberties there.
Introducing first, the challenger, weighing 480 pounds from Climax, Michigan, the Fat Man. And he is the KMW Global Heavyweight Champion from Hollywood, California, Shane Youngblood.
Looks like he's had some work done. His face is a little too smooth for how old he is, just saying.
Well, you got it. The actor in him has to keep it, keep himself looking fresh for his next movie, which I heard is doing great on the charts right now.
Well, I'm glad that the Dollar Theater is really working out for him.
Hey, Dollar Theater's the place, man. Despite his loss, the champ does not look too phased. Let's see what goes on here. Oh, a double leg takedown and some fist straight up from the Fat Man. Big punches and kicks. I guess everything the Fat Man does is pretty big, huh?
I mean, yeah, look at them thighs. They tell no lies.
Pretty sure his thighs are bigger than Shane's torso.
They 100% are. That's why I don't think there's a snowball's chance that we're not having a new champion crowned tonight.
Big power slam and a 1 count for the Fat Man. Predictions went up a few minutes ago.
The way you said that made it sound like they didn't.
No, they did. I checked. Pim has points in for the Fat Man. Shane up top. Oh, big shooting star press onto the Fat Man. Ooh, pretty close 2 count there. Arguing the ref's not going to do you any good there, champ.
Even if you're an employer.
Yep. Boot to the face. Was he going to tweak the arm here? On some knees.
Stretch him that far with all that meat on his back.
Well, it's pretty stretchy, you know. That kind of just wobbles and jiggles and stretches.
Yeah, but it's not like it's extra skin. Like, it's got stuff in it.
Fair. Oh!
Ooh.
The champ is busted open. Fat Man might be...
Fragile is our champion that he got busted open by the turnbuckle with the pad on it.
Well, I mean, there's a giant metal hook underneath that pad. I'm pretty sure it hurts still.
There's a bunch of, like, foam. Just because it hurts doesn't mean it should bust you open. Unless, like, we've got those shitty ones from
Wish.com.
They have no padding. It's just a piece of cloth with a hole in it, and you better hope that you don't find the hole.
Sounds about right. Batman here, stretching the champ out. Big fist drop. This is definitely shades of the last event where the champ lost for the first time ever.
This is not going well for Youngblood at all. Ooh.
See, you made that mistake last week, champ. You can't not take the Fat Man serious.
Yeah, I feel like sitting there and taunting after you're getting your ass beat and you're busted open, I feel like maybe not the best decision.
Nope. Another big power slam there by the Fat Man. Doesn't go for the cover. Oh, does go for the cover. I had to think about it. Ooh, 2 3/4.
2. Oh, God. Well, there goes his spleen.
Oh, and a big choke slam.
Damn. Just lifted him like a small child.
Oh, could this be it? It's the Womp. It's that big splash. Batman has won many a match with that. Could he win the big one? The champ is out.
Damn right.
And the Fat Man gets no music, apparently.
Well, you know, sometimes you just want to celebrate in silence.
Apparently.
Sometimes your production truck is,
Oh, wait a second here. Hold on.
I'm sorry, that's a rematch?
No. Okay.
Well, just a little bit peek behind the curtain. No big deal.
Yeah, exactly. Don't worry about it. We have a new champ. Shane Youngblood loses the title to the Fat Man cleanly. No backstage shenanigans involved there at all.
I mean, aside from where it looked like it was trying to go to rematch, like somebody didn't like the result.
Don't worry about it.
Oh man,
the result was the same either way. Anyways, thought I edited that part out. Whoopsies. You ever make a mistake on live TV? Happened to me.
I mean, I feel like it happens on here regularly.
It might. But the Fat Man is our new global heavyweight champion. Make no qualms about it. He is the champion. So it should be interesting to see what goes on going forward. We've the second ever global heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
So it'll have to be seen as to what Shane will do as far as like traditional wrestling companies, champions are guaranteed a rematch. Will Shane ask for it next week?
That sounds like some shenanigans to unfold.
That's happened every time so far. The women's champion got her rematch and won her title back. The tag champions got their rematch and won their title back. The only one it doesn't apply for is the Twitch championship because that's defended every week no matter what.
And that sounds like some bullshit tomfoolery because Michael Arcade lost his championship and doesn't get a rematch.
Michael Arcade is also in the match to become the number one contender for the title at Mayhem.
Well, you know,
so
still, sometimes you need your cake and to eat it too.
Well, we had a discussion about that on the last episode, where the winner would obviously be the Twitch TV champion, but the loser would get entered into this match. So either way, Michael Arcade or Adam Cole were going into this 8-man eliminator to determine the new number one contender. So it kind of happened to be the idea, which is better, you know what I mean? Because with the Twitch championship, you have to defend the title 3 times to get an instant shot at the champion. This, you win one match, and not only do you get a shot at the champion, but you get the pay-per-view spot. You get the premium live event spot.
But the question then is raised of who you have to face, because with the Twitch championship, I feel like the competitors were pretty uneven at times. Sometimes they face someone at their rankings. Sometimes they face someone who's clearly at nowhere near ready to be in that position. Versus if you're on the pay-per-view, I feel like you're playing against a top-notch guy.
Well, and while that's fair, but you figure you're facing the champion, which you would have faced anyways. To kind of break it down to you, the Twitch championship, I mean, has changed hands almost every single event since its inception. There's only been 2 times that someone has successfully defended the Twitch championship, and it was for 1 time each, and that was for Supernova in his first reign as Twitch champion. He got a point, and then for Michael Arcade, who got a 1 point as well, before losing it to Adam Cole. So again, for the most part, that has changed hands almost every single time. So you talk about the idea of the mismatching potentially with the twitch.tv/championship. But is it really when they're constantly changing hands? It's changed more times than the Fat Man's underwear.
Ew.
So
it's time for that next match to.
Well, let's go down to ringside. In our next contest, we have another match of the Global Cruiserweight Series, which unfortunately we don't have a points update for you just yet. We will have it for the next event to show where the standings are in the Global Cruiserweight Series, and who is on top. We have found out that all 6 competitors will wrestle at Mayhem, regardless of where the standings are. Not in a single match, but in 3 other matches to finish the round robin tournament. And then the person with the most points at the end will be crowned our global cruiserweight champion. So let's head back down to ringside for this next event.
Can the guys in the truck press the button?
I thought I did.
Oh, I ain't doing nothing. Oh, jeez, Rick. Oh.
The guys in the truck, quit fucking around.
You're gonna find out. Oh, God.
Why is the timer? God, I hate production. Hold on. We're doing it fucking live.
Oh, jeez, Rick. This is rough.
A little bit.
Promise this is live, not pre-recorded at all. Uh-oh.
Stand by.
This isn't good.
You fucked up. You fucked up.
Fucked up. You fucked up.
You're a truck, Joel. Shut up.
Well then. Sounds like the audience is getting restless. We should probably give them some wrestling.
Perhaps.
This is what happens when you watch the boss get squashed in the first match of the night. He's like, that's it. We're going home.
Yep.
Wrap it up. Kick everyone out.
It's seriously not going.
That's not great.
Pretty much. Okay, I think I got it this time.
Are you sure? Because it's not going well.
Shh. Hold on, I gotta share it back to you. The following contest is a match in the Global Cruiserweight Series. Introducing first from Hollywood, California, Master Slight.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
And predictions are up. Because I do things. Master Slight's been on a good run here so far in KMW, on loan to us from Crime Wars. He's definitely got the panache with the entrance.
Very anticlimactic. I'm expecting that this is for fireworks.
He has lights, not fireworks.
Well, you know, sometimes you gotta be a budget king.
Just like us for Witch.com.
Yeah, since our production team can't even get the video feed going on a regular basis.
We got it going, damn it! It just took a minute.
I need to get a blazer that looks like someone's rug. Oh, yeah.
And his opponent from parts unknown, definitely not Canada, Optimus Crime.
Let's go get us some Tim Hortons and some singles, baby.
Dude, how good is Tim Hortons, though, honestly?
I've never had it, so I can tell you.
Really? Oh. Yeah, Tim Hortons is pretty damn good.
I'm just saying, that man could glaze a donut.
That's it. That's the show, folks. Jesus.
You're welcome.
There we go. In this match in the Global Cruiserweight Series.
That's what it's for. I was like, is there actually a purpose behind this match, or is it just to happen? I was like, I forget already because I got distracted.
Yes. The Global Cruiserweight Series, for anyone who hasn't been following KMW, is a round-robin tournament between 6 cruiserweights that will determine our first ever Global Cruiserweight champion. And a big miss there by Master Slight.
Yeah, I don't think you get to be Cruiserweight champion if you can't even hit a guy who's stationary and not trying to avoid you.
It's because he did the tornado off the top rope. I feel like he
got dizzy.
He got dizzy midair.
Okay. Oh well, that was a choice. That wasn't very lawful of him.
Optimus fights the crime, and he also fights the law, but not as much.
I also just put together he's a state patrolman.
You would think he's a Mountie.
Well, I mean, that's his other job. But no, because his pants are clearly a road with the yellow lines going up them. Like a highway.
No, that's fair. That's fair. And a big suplex there by Slight, trying to get back into this match. Get the crowd on his side. Optimus is pretty dangerous. I'm not sure if that's a smart plan. Big German.
He's the most dangerous stripper this side of Toronto.
He's the most dangerous stripper on Wish.com.
No.
You're right. He's probably not the most dangerous stripper on Wish.com. No one wants to be ordering a stripper on Wish.com.
That's how you lose some kidneys. Just saying.
Optimus also missing off the top rope. At least Slight had a tornado.
He didn't even do anything special. He just fell.
Shades of Jimmy King trying to crown him.
For he crowned the floor.
Exactly. A big flippity-doo from Slight.
Ooh, kick to the face. That's how you get a ticket.
A bottom rope flippity-doo. It's not often you see those.
Well, when you're only 4 feet tall, it's probably the highest rope you can hit.
According to my info here, Master Slight is 5'8", sir.
If he says so.
That's fair.
I mean, there's a lot of men who tell people that, like, their driver's license says they're 6 feet tall.
Fair. Mine does say 6 feet tall. But I also shrunk, so, you know.
All old age and all that.
Yep.
Mine says 6 feet tall, but I haven't shrunk yet, so.
Well, but your hair's stopped being as poofy.
That's fair.
Slight definitely seeming like he's taking that top rope, or I guess I should say just like high flying aspect against Optimus Prime, who's definitely more of a beatdown type person. And he's making Slight
Like
pay
any
right
good
now.
cop should be.
Exactly. I can make a joke, but I won't. Not on live TV.
Oh no. Oh no.
Optimus doing his own flippity do.
Oh no.
What's he got planned for him? Drop him across. Didn't bust open like the champ. Only a 2 count.
Bitch.
Wow. Still your boss.
Still a bitch.
Wow. Slight's got him up. That was unique.
Unexpected.
Was that like a powerbomb type maneuver or what?
I don't know what it was, but it wasn't what I thought he was going to do. It's not the usual direction they go when they put them on their shoulders like that.
Yeah. Effective enough for a 2 count. There's that big tilt-a-whirl DDT. I think he calls that the old switcheroo. That's enough.
Oh, wow.
Slight wins with the old switcheroo.
I think he killed him.
Oh, I'm getting word from the talent agent that it was indeed a fireman's carry powerbomb. He calls follow the Joker.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you just got word that Optimus didn't sign a new contract, so he had to be buried on live television.
Nope, but a show of sportsmanship from Optimus here. Congratulating Slight on his win.
I really did think he was going to turn on him there and just punch him right in the face. That was disappointing.
No. Good guy Optimus. Good guy Optimus. Sometimes.
Except for when he's
sometimes some crimes.
Oh, only sometimes some crimes?
Sometimes some crimes. Master Slight wins the prediction. So no one wins any points on the live broadcast of Cage Match Wrestling. Hey, did you know if you're watching this after the fact on YouTube, you can watch this live at twitch.tv/LegionCage. If you're watching this on YouTube, also go over to the Modern Toy Fair channel on YouTube.
Hello there.
Although I haven't been getting any notifications. I think you guys are still on your little hiatus.
No, we're just doing the weekly live stream.
I don't get notifications for that. I really don't know why.
That doesn't surprise me.
YouTube.
Fucking YouTube.
Gotta love it. It's as bad as Wish.com, who is definitely not our sponsor.
They should be, with how poorly this thing's run.
Yep. Well, this is why we have a 3-man booth. Or something like that.
So I was like, we only have 2-man, Rob. There's only 2 of us.
Well, yeah, we're supposed to have a 3-man.
Yeah, I got the joke that it's running poorly because we're supposed to have a 3-man booth, but
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I figured it out. I got there.
Anyways, Master Slight gets the win over Optimus Prime and gets some points for the Global Cruiserweight Series. Again, we'll have an update for you on the next event as to where we are as we approach halfway through the round robin tournament. And we will crown our Global Cruiserweight Champion at Mayhem. So, speaking of Mayhem and things affecting it, a lot of tag teams trying to vie for the #1 contendership against the Double Dragons. Last week, we saw the Double Dragons face off against one of our teams in the next contest, the Bad Boys. They came out on top. So the Bad Boys kind of have to start at square one here and try to build themselves back up to the idea of being able to actually challenge for those tag team championships. The team they're facing tonight, the Talents Toy Fair team, we haven't seen a whole lot of. They've been sitting catering. Awful lot.
Yeah, they have, Rob. They have.
Well, sometimes stuff happens, okay?
Yeah.
And that stuff is that, it's fun to just make them sit in catering. Hey, at least their boss doesn't sit in catering. Michael Arcade
their boss could use some goddamn help with some of these goddamn matches.
Well, he has an opportunity to become #1 contender tonight.
Yeah, and hopefully they fucking show up.
Wow. Michael Arcade, like you're saying Michael Arcade needs the help of the Talons to win? Is that what you're
I'm
saying?
just saying sometimes you have insurance as a just in case you get in an accident. Just saying.
I suppose that's fair. Well, let's go down to ringside and see what the Talons get up to tonight again in their match against the Bad Boys. Predictions are up for those who are wanting them.
Bad boys, what you gonna do?
Maybe.
What you gonna do when Captain comes for you?
I'm real glad that you didn't say something else right there.
I debated on it really hard.
As well as I know you, I feel like, yeah.
You're welcome. He was like, waste some donuts, let's just say that.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Raccoon City in the Arklay Mountains, Chris, Brett, the Bad Boys.
Beefy boy.
Yes, Chris is definitely a big beefy boy. 6'8" tall,
Fat man's size.
but only 310 pounds.
Good for him.
Definitely hoping to see more out of the Bad Boys, as they are a very accomplished team. We discussed on the last episode both accomplished tag team wrestlers as well as single wrestlers, both of them being singles world heavyweight champions in various companies even. And their opponents, with their ridiculously short entrance music, from Cleveland, Ohio, Jamar_Games, Nate Bryant, the Talons of Toy Fair.
The real question will be, can they work together? Because last time these two were in the ring, I feel like they didn't work as a team at all.
And that is very fair, sir. With the history of the Talons of Toy Fair and their other cohort, Michael Arcade, definitely a long storied history, and they have not always been on the same page. Often at times being completely at odds with each other. That's Jamar_Games in with Chris Bad currently. You were going to say?
I was just agreeing with you.
Oh.
Oh, Jamar going for the top rope already. It's a little early for that, but good for him. Oh,
big
Jesus.
swanton bomb. Jamar
Just
himself.
one of them croutons.
Jamar himself also a big beefy boy. Giving up still almost 60 pounds to Chris Bad, though.
Yeah, we've got two, like, medium beefy boys versus one beefy boy and one, like,
Little boy.
normal side boy. I forgot the back of their pants say, show me your nips.
Good lord.
And by nips, we mean your Gundam model kit clipping tool.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I got that, but the vast majority of our fans might not. Knee there from Chris, right to the face of Nate. Big clothesline. He got, ooh, a shoulder claw. You don't see those too often.
Yeah, because you're basically just giving your opponent a nice little massage. And sometimes relocating their shoulder for them. Ooh, just quick jabs to the face.
Puts him in the corner. What's he got planned here? Ooh!
Ooh.
Rope punch. Looking a little low there, ref. What are you going to do about it? Come on.
Sometimes you just gotta kick a man in the dick.
We here at Cage Match Wrestling don't condone or recommend kicking anyone in the dick, folks.
Speak for yourselves. Kick as many people in the dick as you can. Wow, everyone missed on that. Oof.
It almost... you know those stunt fights in movies? It's kind of what it looked like. Only someone missed their cue.
Isn't that kind of what wrestling is?
Shh. It's as real as
I will say-
witch.com, damn it.
Oof. I will say we are getting some very impressive teamwork from the Talons tonight.
Which is
Quick
good.
tags and some ass whippings.
Ooh, reverses it into a DDT. Again, as I mentioned, the Talons of Toy Fair not had a whole lot of opportunities thus far in KMW, so this could be a good opportunity for them to show what they have, especially against a team the caliber of the Bad Boys. They haven't had the greatest run here in KMW, but their accolades themselves speak for their experience. So, played a little possum, reversed it, and threw some elbows right in Jamar's face. Tag out to the big man.
I feel like that's a bold strategy because he just got his win back.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and Jamar escapes out.
And a big German suplex because he's a big, beefy boy.
Yes.
Some would call that some beef stroganoff.
Ew.
Because isn't stroganoff like German? So it's a German suplex is beefy. So.
I mean, I got it, I guess.
Well, you didn't seem to get it because you didn't laugh, so. Thought you needed some help. Unlike the Talons, who don't seem to need any help tonight, because they're kicking ass and taking names.
Look at these, and this is what we've talked about before in the past, and this is why the Double Dragons have remained champion for as long as they have. Quick tags, constant quick tags, and that you keep your person fresh and you don't let them get too hurt. Looks like Chris Bad may be busted open.
Yeah, I think he just got his eyebrow twisted off.
This is a smart move. They've got him isolated outside of the ring on the farthest point from his partner.
Ooh, that was a little low.
Well, one good low blow deserves. Oh, damn!
Jesus.
Nate went right into
what was
that.
left of that hairline off his head.
He manages to kind of bring himself back out of it. Oh, and throws him into the stairs. We've said it before, a count-out victory is still just that, a victory. This could still do good. Oh, never mind. I say this could still do good for the Talons.
You want to stay on the attack. If you would have let him regroup and then come in at his own pace, then he comes in a little fresher than he was before.
That's fair. That's fair.
So you have to go out there and beat his ass a little bit, show him who's boss, and hope he stays down.
But you got to remember, if they both get counted out, it's still a loss. And that's what it matters. We could figure out that problem when it comes. But a draw is no good. Unlike AEW, wins matter here in cage match wrestling, okay?
Ow. Felt a little targeted.
I feel, speaking of targeted, I'm
Uh-oh.
pretty sure he just threw his head right into that stair.
He did. Fucking Nia Jax up in this bitch.
Big haymakers. Oh, what's he got planned here? Pump handle. Tosses him over. Chris Bad going on a rampage out here. And it's done.
Let him get back in the ring, maybe. Yep. He's right back on the attack.
And got a knee in the face for all his efforts there. Oh, damn!
Oh, Jesus!
That is a big, big boot, folks.
He just Goldberged his head into next week.
Yep. Nate's career might be over here, folks.
Nate, you need to get up off your ass and tag Jamar in.
Standing moonsault there by Brett. Couple kicks and stomps for good measure. What's he got planned for him here? Oh, tag again. Okay.
Tagging back in the less fresh man. I guess better late than never to start the quick tags. Oh, that was weird.
A little bit of a running man in the corner there by Nate. They like that face twist.
Whipping the eyebrow. Jamar's in.
Oh, and a big kick from Jamar.
Him a big boot.
Not enough for a 3 count.
Almost, though. At least 2.5. Wow, he just leapt over him and smacked him in the boot.
Big face buster. I believe he calls that the hard reboot. Tagging into Nate. What's he going to plan in here? Ooh, gets...
he headbutts. Oh, he got reversed.
Got a knee in the stomach when he went for the headbutt. Drops Chris down on the snake eye.
We know how painful those turnbuckles are.
Yep.
For KMW.
Both active competitors busted open. Looks like Chris may have a broken nose. Nate might have a busted, forehead.
Noggin.
The whole thing's kind of covered in blood right now. I mean,
yeah.
What are you going to do? More running man in the corner.
Corner's a little broken.
Yep. What on earth we got here?
Whoa, Jesus.
Oh! I believe that's the game over. I think that's what he calls that move.
It was almost game over had he not done it into the corner.
Tagging out to Brett.
A man who's had maybe 30 seconds in this match so far. Oh, this might be why.
He just tossed him outside.
He just lawn darted his ass out the ring. That might be why he's only had 30 seconds in this match. Oh.
Yep.
Gonna get some double team out here.
And Chris, nope, just standing over in the corner. Never mind. Oh, Jamar taunting, and he's going to pay for it right here. Knee right into the stairs. Brett seems like he's signaling for the end. I'm not sure the end of what, but goes for something, gets reversed. What would you call that? Arm trap suplex?
I don't know. It looked like a chokehold like suplex.
I like chokehold suplex. Okay, it's officially chokehold suplex. But is it legal? Well, apparently so, because the match keeps on going. Oh, Chris saves the match for the bad boys. Gets tossed out for his double.
Outside the ring. All right, Nate, it's time to put this away.
You know, as commentators, we're supposed to remain unbiased.
Fuck your bias.
A little bit of a reversal there by Brett. Hip toss. He's going to go for the count.
There's an entire other match going on outside the ring that we can't see.
Yep. Damn camera angles from Wish.com. Not wise to taunt when he's getting up, Brett. Big chops in the knee.
With a knee.
Oh, and I just caught that on the outside. But the people on the outside, that matters not, because only matters what happening inside here. And there it is, the He Slam. Is that going to be all? Kind of dragged him away from the ropes, but not really. I mean, he's on the ropes,
really.
ref.
But he's kind of dead. Oh.
If he would have actually dragged him from the ropes, maybe.
Oh.
Chris saves his partner, but gets a German suplex for his trouble. Big enziguri. And tag out. What's Jamar going to bring in?
Ass whooping.
A little bit of a dragon screw. Oh! And then slams the knee on the mat. Hard to kick out if you can't walk on your legs. That's it! The Talons of Toy Fair win! With a dragon screw.
Is this their first specialty match?
It might be.
Because they were in that ladder match. They were in some other big match, but I don't think they've had just a normal tag team match.
At least not one for official records. I believe they've done some excursioning, but I believe this is their first single, quote-unquote, tag team match here in KMW. And, and then their first victory. So, how about that?
Look at that. Who would have thought if you just let them out of catering, they can do some work?
Well, someone's got to do some work. Ain't that Michael Arcade guy?
Well, at least he didn't get sat on by a fat man who shit on his chest.
Fair. You're not wrong. All the Talons of Toy Fair making their move towards the tag team championships. Should be interesting to see where we go from there. As we have yet to determine the number one contender for the tag team championship against the Double Dragons at Mayhem. So, yeah. Good job to the Talons for their victory.
It's about time. That's all I'm going to say. About time.
About time indeed. Next on the docket, we have a female match. We are going to see Lily Redfield face off against Sailor Stephanie. Both ladies trying to make their claim towards the women's championship. As I sit here and try to type at the same time as we're trying to do all the stuff around here. But yeah, it should be interesting to see. This match will have some implications as we go into the next couple events. We have learned that the next event will feature an eliminator match for the women's number one contendership. We'll reveal those competitors at the end of the evening tonight.
Ooh, mysterious.
Mysterious indeed. One would assume that probably going to have one or both of these women involved with it. It'll just kind of depend, I suppose, on the way things go. Well, let's head on down to ringside, and we will see who comes out on top today.
Are we broken again?
No.
Nope, there it goes.
It's just a longer transition now. And predictions are up. Introducing first from Nilbog, Utah, Lily Redfield. Redfield has had an opportunity or two at current champion Wanda Eve Cloverfield for that title. Unfortunately, continuing to fall up short.
I think that her hair matches her shirt.
It does. Color matching is very big here in KMW.
It is. If you're going to have a theme, stick to it.
True. And her opponent, representing the Moon Kingdom, Sailor Stephanie.
Did she get new music? 'Cause I don't remember this being such a bop before.
Nope, been her music the whole time.
Ha! Imagine that.
Sailor Stephanie coming off of an excursion. Well, actually, both of these women, I believe, coming off excursion last week. Lily Redfield.
Cruise?
No, going to other places. Lily went to AEW, unfortunately lost in a match against Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Sailor Stephanie, on the other hand, headed to WWE SmackDown and was victorious against Mia Yim.
Both of those things are not surprising.
Sailor Stephanie obviously very happy about the fact that she won against Mia Yim.
Actually should be. One day she'll get out of this Wish.com company and be able to make a real paycheck.
Probably not. Sailor Stephanie right on the attack against Redfield. But Redfield coming back with some snake eyes. Most popular move here in cage match wrestling. Trying to rip her arm out of her socket.
Well, she's small enough that she probably could have.
I'd say there is definitely a size difference here between the two as our video goes all kinds of fucky. Because, you know, Wish.com.
It's like as when you're a kid and you're trying to watch the pay-per-view channels.
A little bit of scrambled imagery. No big deal. It's fine. Stephanie not wanting to back down against Redfield here. Didn't even get a one count, though.
Not able to capitalize on her momentum, though.
I was really surprised that when Redfield ran right into Stephanie, she didn't just knock her straight over.
Yeah, I'm shocked by that, but also just shocked that she just stood there and didn't try to actually do anything. Like, you'd think that maybe, just maybe, she would have, I don't know, performed a wrestling move.
You would think. Stephanie looked like she's working on those arms of Redfield, which is a smart plan because of the striking prowess of Redfield, but it's her legs that you probably need to watch out for the most. That spinning heel kick that she calls "Would You Kindly" has earned her quite a few victories, despite not even being considered her main finishing maneuver.
In her defense, she hasn't really kicked her much, but she's punched her in the head several times, so I think her focus would likely be on the arms too, if I was her.
That's fair. A little strength there from Stephanie tossing Redfield around.
It's a bold strategy.
But Redfield's up, letting her finish her taunt, apparently.
That's so polite. Good
Right?
for her. Manners matter.
Manners matter. That kick looked a little low. I mean, I guess it's all kind of low when you have someone as short as Stephanie.
Tall, there's everything's kind of low.
Again, trying to rip her song,
Oh, or what?
trying to rip her arm out of her socket.
Oh,
I said SARM.
okay.
Power
Didn't sound
bomb.
like that.
Only one count. Stephanie making her play for why she should be the #1 contender. These two women are beating the hell out of each other. Oh, 2.5 there for Stephanie off of that punch. It's still not a wise idea to taunt the crowd. Nope. And that's why. Because you get punched in the face. And then thrown over the top of the head. Oh,
just
smart
barely grabbed that
move.
rope. Kudos to her for knowing where she's at in the ring.
That is definitely a veteran-esque maneuver, despite both of these women only being 2 years pro.
I mean, are we really calling ourselves the professional?
Shh.
I feel like at best we're like the like minor leagues, right?
Maybe. Oh, we've seen her do this before. That's how she sets up that spin kick.
Get fucked.
And she just took Stephanie's head off. It's over, folks.
Yeah, there's no rope to grab there.
Yeah. Not that I think she could move her arms after getting kicked in the head like that.
Yeah, she doesn't have a lot of cognitive function right now.
No, not at all. And your winner, Lily Redfield. Definitely the momentum that Lily would need coming out of that loss against Britt Baker. Now, of course, in excursions, the exhibition matches do not count for their win-loss record here in KMW, but it still boils down to that momentum. And despite the fact that Britt Baker is a multi-time women's world champion, it's still got to be demoralizing. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
But yeah, good for Redfield coming back for that one. Stephanie will have to go back to the drawing board a little bit there, but we'll see what happens.
Go back and learn how to read and do math first.
Well, yeah, because her brain's all discombobulated now.
Yeah, I got rattled.
Little bit. Speaking a little bit, we're going to go back down to ringside real quick because it is time for our twitch.tv/championship match. We got this.
Are you calling Adam Cole little?
I might have been.
That's rude.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's fine.
He is a perfectly average sized man with a wonderful girlfriend, fiance, whatever they are.
I don't think they're anything anymore.
Oh, they broke up?
I thought I heard that. I could be wrong.
Oh. To the Google.
To the Google. But this should be an interesting matchup considering the fact AEW's Adam Cole is our twitch.tv/champion. So King Koopa is the chosen representative to try to win that title back for Cage Match Wrestling. So it should be interesting to see how this goes. But predictions are up. Let us head back down to ringside while Michael checks the Google.
Oof, yeah, they broke up.
The following contest is your twitch.tv/championship match of the evening. It's been a hot minute since you've seen King Koopa out here. Interesting.
Sorry,
No, you're fine. Interesting choice. Oh, you had an update? Okay, hit us with the update.
So, Conan is the alleged source for them being split up. So take it with a grain of salt.
K-Dog?
K-Dog.
Yeah, we'll take that with a big grain of salt if it's K-Dog. Got about 30 seconds left on your predictions here, folks. Who will walk out the twitch.tv/champion? If Adam Cole wins, that puts him 1 point. Tied for best record of all time with in KMW. I'm sure Adam Cole would like to go back to AEW and walk in with the KMW Global Championship.
Well, then in his Discord, he apparently mentioned that he is moving from Florida to PA by himself. So it's going to be a minute before he's back on stream. But that could also just mean that Britt is busy and can't help him move.
Possibly.
But it also wouldn't make sense on why he's moving to her home state by himself.
Also, yes, very true.
So it makes me think maybe she moved there first and he was waiting for the lease to run out.
As much as I like Adam Cole as a wrestler, it is a little disheartening to see him walking out with the twitch.tv/championship that belongs in KMW.
Yeah, that's why you probably shouldn't let people from other companies come wrestle for your championships, just saying.
We have a good working relationship with these other companies. We do. And I'm proud to announce that a War of the Worlds event is in the works.
Fans really didn't give a shit about his Adam Cole baby.
You couldn't hear him over the music.
Oh, okay.
Introducing first, the challenger from the Mushroom Kingdom, weighing at 300 pounds, King Koopa! And his opponent from Panama City, Florida, representing AEW, he is the twitch.tv/champion, Adam Cole!
Baby.
Thank you.
I really hope that they work on the belt mapping in the new games.
Yeah, that'd be nice. But it's been shit for 15 years. I don't see it being any better anytime soon.
Yeah.
The belts themselves look better still than they used to.
But when it's like flow, Jesus, why is that replica's like coked out?
Wish.com, baby.
At that point, it feels like we just went down to a drug den and it was like, who needs a job for the night?
And a big
Jesus.
kick by Koopa, damn!
I never noticed this, but King Koopa's tail looks less like a turtle / dinosaur tail and more like one of those like butt plugs.
Well, considering the fact he just choke slammed the shit out of Adam Cole, you might not want to tell him that, okay? He's going up top.
I was telling him that
Big elbow drop.
Here, let me put on a mer mask and I'll just start chanting, butt plug dragon. Butt plug dragon.
You gotta have a mer mask for that.
So that way he knows that it was Mur and not me.
Cole putting the boots to Koopa. His aggression seems to have been faltered real quick as he turns around and reverses it. What the fuck do I know? I know nothing.
Well, he's facing someone who's like twice his size.
Oh, I was talking about Koopa's aggression.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Adam Cole's because he was stomping on his finger.
Well, Adam Cole, a multi-time world champion, so I mean, he's definitely taken down many other guys that are bigger than him. Look at that jumping big boot.
The fact that he was able to hit him in the face is impressive enough.
King Koopa's build height is only 5'10". I feel like that's wrong.
That's inaccurate by a lot. I want the record to show that's the opposite of telling someone your driver's license says you're 6 foot tall.
Got him up for a suplex.
But he's 8 feet tall. So
Cole slips out.
5'11".
He identifies as 5'11". The shell adds 6 inches.
In every direction.
Yes. Cole only getting 1 count there. And a super kick right in the kisser. What's he got planned here? And a big splash down on Koopa. Not enough to keep the big boy down. Going after that arm again.
Ooh, stop. Another stop. Third stop.
King Koopa's limbs bigger than Adam Cole's entire body.
Yeah. He really just does not want him to ever be able to use that hand again.
Well, I mean, he got chokeslammed to hell earlier. I wouldn't want him to use it either.
That's fair.
And a DDT there by the champ. Going for the cover. Will this be it? Only enough for a 2 count. Cole going back up top. A big frog splash. All the way across the ring. Ref slapping him in the head. Not enough to keep him down, though.
Well, he just wanted to make sure that Adam Cole knew what the count was.
Oh, and he dropped the big dinosaur right on his knee. Still not enough for that 3. The ref was the other way.
I want to see him try to hit the Panama Sunrise on this big motherfucker. Ooh, just punched him in the throat.
Throat punches are illegal here in KMW. But only good enough for a 1 count. Oh! He just rammed him with his horns. That's got to be illegal.
You know. Probably not.
Going for a choke slam again. Cole got out of it. Gets tossed in the turnbuckle for his troubles. And 2 times in one night, the shoulder claw. I feel like it's a little more effective coming from King Koopa. Shoulder claw with claws. Telling him to get up.
Gonna do though.
Nothing.
Oh, no, he's gonna miss. That's what he's gonna do.
Fall on his ass.
Boom, boom.
Russian leg sweep. Put a couple fists to him.
In the boobs.
Hey, if it works, man.
Well, he's not gonna do that choke slam. He keeps stepping on his hand like that, so strategic.
Fair, fair.
Is Adam Cole going to be the first Twitch.tv champion to win?
Are you talking about win, like cashing in option T, or are you talking about just winning?
They're talking about just like make it into another match and not instantly lose it like everyone else.
No, Supernova and Michael Arcade both won a single match after, like, they have one defense. Okay. If he goes beyond one defense, he'll be the, like, best running Twitch champion.
Oh, jeez.
People going for a suplex. Big suplex on Cole.
And you know it's got to hurt more because he's at least 10 feet in the air.
Oh! Just kicked him right in the butt.
That can't feel good with that butt plug in. Had to jostle it around a little bit.
Ooh, that was a real close count.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of close 2 counts tonight.
It's a good fight, though, here from Koopa. Trying to win that championship and bring it back to KMW. This Cole just ragdolls.
Uh-oh.
Powerbomb. Whoa.
Oh, that's rude.
A little bit of a wishbone.
I don't think it's a good idea, big man.
Oh, the knees up. Speaking of knees, is he going for the last shot? There it is.
Boom. There we go.
And Adam Cole survives as your Twitch.tv/champion. tying the all-time best record for the championship. Here's your winner, and still Cage Match Wrestling, twitch.tv/champion, Adam Cole.
Hey.
Yeah. Interesting turn of events again here tonight. Adam Cole wins, or keeps the championship. Going back to AEW with our gold. I don't like it. I don't like it, Mr. Modern Toy Fair.
Well, then don't book it.
Shh. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about at all.
Listen, at least allegedly he'll have something to keep him warm in his new home in Pennsylvania.
That's fair. Hopefully he has a dog or something too. I don't know. Poor guy.
Yeah. Well, it's all just, rumor and innuendo. 'Cause it was Conan. Like, who? That's a reliable source.
Right?
And again, he could just been like, I'm moving by myself, like, because she already moved there. Like, it just doesn't make sense for him to move to her home state from Florida if they aren't together. That just honestly becomes a little weird, a little creepy.
Yeah. Well, and it would make sense because I believe she has a practice because she has a full
Actual
doctorate.
dentist.
Yeah, actual dentist. So I believe she has an actual practice in Pennsylvania. So I don't know. Guess we'll see. It's obviously if that is the case that they are no longer, it's not affecting him and his winning. So at least here in the virtual world, Say bye, Andy. Andy has left the production booth.
Well, he's tired of your bullshit too.
Yeah,
I don't blame him.
Yeah, that's fair. Speaking of bullshit, let's go down for more bullshit. Sponsored by Wish.com. The Global Cruiserweight Series continues. Clive taking on Peter Parkour in our next match. Let's check it out.
Parkour.
Parkour indeed. Predictions are up. Bet more than 10 points, cowards. Introducing first from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 175 pounds, he is the Avenger, Peter Parkour. Clive coming off an impressive victory against G-Ray on our last episode, whereas Parkour lost to Optimus Prime. And his opponent from the slums of Midgar, weighing in at 200 pounds, he is Clive!
You always have, like, music with lyrics?
Yeah.
I feel like that just seems like it wouldn't have happened just because we were, like, avoiding copyright strikes, but good for him.
Shh. If they don't notice, they don't notice. Got about 30 seconds left on predictions here, folks. Who will win, Clive or Peter Parkour?
And remember, quit only doing 10 points, cowards.
Yeah. Bet some real points.
Yeah.
Oh, quick kick in the leg. Oh, and Peter Parkour already going for the flippy moves.
Damn. Bulldog.
And a big elbow drop.
Oh, he just elbow dropped him in the butt.
Yep.
Like right up Main Street.
Oh, misses with the moonsault. Had to think about it for a second. Clive coming back. Going for a quick pin here. Not enough for a 1 count. Tossing parkour around.
His lower back, yeah.
Oh, spin kick. Parkour hitting heavy with the strikes tonight. Oh, and a rocker dropper there. Who lit the fire underneath Parkour's ass?
Well, probably after he missed that shooting or that backflip and then got his ass beat, he decided to turn it up a notch.
Fair. I'm going for a crossbody, and Parkour just like blocked him off.
Ooh.
Couple kidney punches, that'll help you go.
Help you go where?
Hospital.
Oh.
Ooh.
He was getting the ref for a second there.
Our refs are pretty impervious, thankfully. Elbow drop to the kidney. Elbow drop to the kidney. Not good enough to keep Parkour down. Going for a flippy do again. With that big drop kick.
Shovel it in your nose, you just suddenly can like see the fabric of time and space.
Fair. Did you see how fast he like ran nowhere?
Yeah.
He's super fast.
Freaking fast.
Oh, and he just crowned his ass. Looking for the spider web. This is Parkour's submission move. That's an interesting way to check if he's giving up, ref.
I slip your bowel while I do this.
Oh, Clive manages to get out.
The refs are fucking stupid.
Yep.
Oh my god. Man, our corner physics aren't that great tonight, Rob.
Nope, not at all. Michinoku driver there from Clive. Putting the fist to him now. Apparently that's what the ref wants them to do to him. Look at the look in the eyes of the ref over there in the corner. God damn.
I told you, man. He looks cracked out.
Only a 2 count there for Parkour. Maybe we should give the ref a vacation. I don't know.
He's had several months vacation, Rob.
Fair.
This man went on a bender. It's not our fault.
Okay.
What the fuck was that?
A backpack flapjack, I think.
That's a lot to unpack.
Yeah. Why is he yelling at him to get down?
He's like, you get down from there right now, young man.
That's the final justice from Parkour. Will that be enough to put away Clive? Peter Parkour has pinned the overall favorite to win the entire Cruiserweight Series.
Oh my god, the ref being like, you get down right now.
You stop that flying right now, boy! And here's your winner.
To be on the ground.
The Avenger, Peter Parkour! That could be the boost that Parkour needs to get back into this whole thing. Interesting turn of events there.
It is.
Whew. Yeah. Like...
Some a cigarette after that one? Jesus.
Well, the ref definitely does. Sniffing buttholes over here like... Like the look in the ref's eyes, man.
Like, you gonna tap out, boy?
The ref wanted pictures of Spider-Man, damn it. Well, Parkour wins and gets the points, moving on in the Global Cruiserweight Series. Again, we'll have an update for you as far as the standings at the top of the next episode of KMW. Date TBD, depending on schedules. What?
I said you can't teach that.
You know what else you can't teach?
Cocaine.
Our refs to stay away from coke. Someone needs to check the catering area where the ref sits because.
Yeah, I didn't realize that we served booger sugar back there.
Well, where do you think the rest
Just
of our
imagining one of
money
those,
that
like-
we don't spend on production goes?
I assume that was because we didn't have the money to spend on production. I didn't realize that we literally just had giant like aluminum like trays in the back that you put like, chicken or rigatoni in. It's just filled with cocaine.
Spoilers. It's just
And that
powdered.
ref-
It's just powdered sugar.
Well, that ref went back there before this match and just went, and then came out here. So
And he was ready. He was ready.
he was
okay?
ready for something.
Wish.com
these are
booger
good.
sugar. Exactly. Exactly.
I want someone to make a candy that
call
is
it booger sugar?
like a fun dip and call it booger sugar.
I mean, you're the person who works at the candy company.
Yeah, but we don't make the candy.
I thought you did.
No,
Oh, well, shows what the fuck I know.
I can tell.
My name. Hurt-to-dur, indeed. Speaking of hurt-to-dur, it is time for our 8-man eliminator match, which is why I'm so furiously typing over here.
Oh, you were trying to buy time. I was wondering, like, why aren't we going to the next match?
Yeah, this is so this is an 8-man eliminator. The rules: you're only eliminated if you're pinned or submitted. The last man standing, because I can't type arcade. My God. The last man standing will be your number one contender for the Global Heavyweight Championship at Mayhem. So we'll be able to discuss that. Who will face the new Global Heavyweight Champion, the Fat Man, at Mayhem here in a few weeks? Time TBD. But your 8 competitors are up in the predictions. If you want to make your predictions now, bet more than 10 points, cowards. That's
Yeah,
gonna be
don't
it.
be a bitch like Murr.
For gambling addictions, please make sure to call the Gambling Addiction Hotline.
What's that number, Rob?
4.
On that note, let's get back to ringside.
Yep.
Oh my God.
The following contest is an 8-man eliminator match to determine the number one contender to the Fat Man's Global Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first, from Tulsa, Oklahoma, weighing in at 294 pounds, Matt the Mountain Black. It's been a while since we've seen Matt Black. I think the last time we saw him, he was teaming with Rolo McDance a lot.
Oh, wow. Yeah, right. About that. I see that he has not discovered that there are other colors in the spectrum since then, though.
He has orange on his arm.
I suppose.
Well, I mean, when your name's Black, I mean...
I assumed that was a chosen name. I didn't think he was born with it.
There.
What the?
And his opponent from Boston, weighing in at 270 pounds, Dio. Dio switching it up and gives a new look here. Proclaiming that he is the hunter that will take down the entire cage match wrestling locker room.
I feel like maybe he should be dressed more like Crocodile Dundee or something. I'm confused by the gimmick.
You've never heard of Kraven the Hunter? Mr. Comic Book Guy?
That's not Kraven the Hunter, bruh. Kraven the Hunter wears leopard print,
shut up,
like lion fur, and like brown pants. That man is decked out like he thinks he is the king of the north.
Wow.
Just saying.
And coming out next from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 165 pounds, Supernova. The only two-time Twitch.tv champion in history. Predictions are still up, folks. Opportunity to get your money where it matters.
Yeah, get them points. Don't just bet 10 like a coward.
Bet that Zenny.
1 trillion Zenny.
Coming out next from Daytona, Florida, weighing in at 250 pounds, Troy Wiggs.
Will he be Troy Wins tonight?
Oh, could be. The last time we saw Troy Wiggs was in the Iron Eliminators. Managed to win his Eliminator. Could not capitalize and go on to win the Twitch.tv/championship. Now he's got an opportunity to become #1 contender for the Global Heavyweight. Next, representing the CR Game Room from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 170 pounds, he is Joey Vegas. Been a while since we've seen Joey Vegas as well, former KMW Tag Team Champion with Easy Cheesy.
Oh, I was like, who is this man? Where have I seen him before? That's where it is.
That's
usually with a big yellow person.
Yes.
Who looks like a piece of cheese.
And that's why he's Easy Cheesy.
Yep.
And next, delivering it to the ring from Washington, D.C., Mark the Mailman Murray. The Mailman has to be one of the favorites to win this match. Very impressive record so far in here in KMW, but never been able to win the big one, unfortunately. Also stating that he has no interest in the Twitch.tv/championship. He wants to earn his shot the old-fashioned way.
I mean, is it really earning the shot the old-fashioned way if he just gets put into an 8-man match where he gets a shot?
Well,
What do you do to earn his way into this match?
He has a winning record.
Does he? Because he lost to the champion.
He has a winning record, which is more than can be said for some people in this match, like Michael Arcade.
Well, that's because some people haven't gotten as many matches. And some people got screwed in the opening tournament by cheating pricks.
Coming to the ring from New York City, weighing in at 235 pounds, Michael Arcade. Actually, I lied. The Mailman and Arcade have the same record, 4-2.
Oh, look at that.
Well, you know what? I only have so many screens, so I can't have the information up in front of me all the time, okay?
Slacker.
And the eighth man in the match from the Dragon King Coast, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is Captain Iswer. Now, see, one could argue the question as to why Captain Iswer is in this match, being that he's never won a match.
Well, he gave Scurvy Steve scurvy, so...
I don't think you can give someone scurvy.
He found a way, Rob. That's why he's in this match.
He found scurvy finds a way.
I'm just more disappointed there's not like a piratey version of Shawn Michaels music he could have used.
He was supposed to have a totally custom version, but I got lazy.
Oh god, this is gonna...
All the mayhem.
There's just bodies everywhere.
Yep. Supernova's flipping around. Lots of people are kicking the fuck out of each other.
Arcade can't figure out where to put this pirate.
It's a little difficult to tell between the difference between Dio and Mountain Black. Dio's got shiny pants.
Oh yeah. And no tattoos.
Yes. Speaking of going... Oh, big moonsault there by Dio. Damn, taking Troy out. Neckbreaker to Supernova by the mailman. Delivering some pain.
Ooh,
What's Captain Iswer doing to Arcade? Oh, he misses with the drop
absolutely
kick.
nothing.
Big fist to Troy Wiggs.
Punching him right in his big old wig.
Oh, and a little double team.
Double team.
Dio and Iswer
there.
Now you figure in a match like this, it would make very little sense for you to it makes all the sense to work together with someone. It makes very little sense to break up a pin. Right?
You'd think, unless you're trying to, keep certain people in this match that you think you have a better chance of winning against.
I suppose that's fair. Oh. Troy Wiggs gonna powerbomb Joey Vegas.
If you're a normal-sized fella and you've got these three giants in here and they're pinning people, you're gonna break that shit up because you want one of them, or you want all three of them gone when it gets to the final three.
Fair. And, there is a lot of man between Dio, the Mountain, and the Mailman. Joey Vegas and Supernova being our smallest competitors in this match.
Man,
but
everyone's just trying to beat Arcade's ass.
But both former champions. So...
Oh. There was an explosion of meat there in the middle of the ring for a second.
And Arcade's getting his face punched in. Dio breaking skin.
Yeah, he might have just busted him open.
And a big Samoan driver there by Wiggs. Wiggs we haven't seen a ton of here in KMW, but he is a former WCW World War III winner as well as World Heavyweight Champion.
Man, that makes him really old if he was around when WCW World War III was around.
Second version of WCW.
Okay.
Dio and the Mountain putting people in the corner. Be careful there, Dio. Nobody puts Joey in the corner. Unless you kick his legs.
Except for Big Cheesy.
Oh. No eliminations just yet. Keep in mind this is a elimination match. Last man standing will move on to Mayhem.
Oh, Jesus. Troy's just getting his face bashed in.
German suplex and a pin there. Attempt on Murray by Dio. Choke slam him. Suplex from the Mountain. I am getting word that after this match we will find out the official main event from...
What the fuck was that?
That was a suplex powerbomb that he calls the spin out.
That was something that physics does not agree with.
Well, maybe only because the Mountain is like 50 pounds. Oh, and there it is, the Destroyer.
Troyer, the Destroyer.
Yep. And the Mountain has been eliminated by Troy Wiggs.
One big beefy boy down. 2 to go. These guys' sights on the other one.
And I apologize, as we were saying before. Oh wow, he's just slapping the shit out of Vegas.
And, too. Oh.
And Dio was all for it, apparently. We will have an announcement about the main event of Mayhem after this match, which leads me to believe something might be going on. Keep in mind that likely Shane Youngblood will be announcing when he is getting his rematch. DDT on the Mailman. Arcade's got Vegas up. What's he going to do with him?
Absolutely nothing from the looks of it. There we go.
Big Hurricane Rana from Supernova.
He points to you for being able to tell anything that's going on in this Mayhem.
I'm just trying to focus on it as much as I possibly can.
I just look in that ring and I see bodies, bodies, bodies.
Bodies everywhere. Bodies have no...
Have no hair? I mean, they are mostly well-groomed men.
Fair. A big elbow drop there by Joey Vegas. I believe he calls that the eye in the sky.
The ref can't find his way there.
The ref needed more coke for this match. Yeah, oh, and a double stomp to Supernova.
Booger sugar.
Booger sugar. Do that 10 times fast.
Booger sugar. Ooh. Mailman just got sidewalked.
The ref can't make it there because Troy's in the way.
Oh, that was a close. Had he actually been there in time, it probably would have been 3.
DDT from Wiggs taking out Dio.
Oh my God.
Isward with the clothesline. Wiggs with the clothesline. And the Mailman has been eliminated by Isward.
Disappointment delivered on this day.
The Mailman cannot feel good about that one.
Look at him. He's pouting and stomping back to catering. Ooh, right in the dick.
Arcade fighting back against Dio in the ring there. Big fists being thrown.
Big knees now. This seems like a terrible idea.
Well, yeah, you got to wonder what's going to be next for the mailman as being eliminated from this match by Captain Isward, who has an 0-2 record in KMW thus far. Cannot feel good.
Well, unfortunately, that's just how the meal gets delivered sometimes.
There. Big back suplex there by Dio. What's he got planned? Nothing. Got it. Wiggs back in the ring. Isward outside with Joey Vegas just up on his shoulders. Just doing a little workout maybe? Just sitting there?
Doing some squats.
Vegas finally comes to. What's
He's
Troy
like,
doing?
why am I not on the ground? Ooh, Troy opening a can of whoop ass.
Throwing fists. Slapping him in the corner. Slapping his titty.
Damn, slapping his titty right off.
Triple titty slap.
That man has no nipple now.
Yep. On a
Very
destroyer to Arcade. Will this be another elimination for Troy?
That's a rope break, ref.
The ref didn't see it. Arcade is
That's
done.
a rope break. The refs need to get their eyes checked.
Well, his eyes are wide open.
Well, he needs to get them dilated.
I think dilating him would mean he wouldn't be able to see.
I don't know. He needs to get his shit together. Okay, Rob?
There. 3 eliminated. 5 to go. Inverted Hurricane Rana there from Supernova. Big drop kick. Dio tossing Isward out. Supernova trying to pick on Dio. Not going to work out for him. He gets booted in the gut and across the head for a measure.
In his head.
Michael Arcade still reeling, just now leaving the arena.
Well, it's a long walk.
You needed a little siesta beforehand.
Yeah.
DDT only gets a 1 count there for Supernova. Supernova going up top. This is where he excels, but jumps down like a wuss. Okay. The change in Dio's attitude from the last time we saw him has worked fairly well in his favor in this match, as he gets punched in the face by Joey Vegas.
Is that you say as he's like sitting on the ground?
Telling Supernova to suck it, but gonna let him pin Joey Vegas. Nope. And Isward eliminates Troy Wiggs. Does this now make Isward the favorite to win?
I feel like this is going to be for a very interesting pay-per-view match is all I'm saying.
Oh, and a big stomp there to Supernova. Looking through my paperwork here, he calls that the deck slobber. Unable to cap deck slobber.
Oh, I was like, is he a doctor?
Unable to capitalize on that, but able to...
Oh, so now the ref sees the rope break with his back turned, nonetheless.
What Supernova got planned here? Oh, and a big Death Valley driver there. Joey Vegas still alive. Supernova going to go up top for the Ecliptic Meteor. Yes!
Oh my god.
Oh, and him and Isward double teamed it. He's going for the pin. Not enough. Not enough. Both of them. Not enough.
Oh, kick to the temple. Double pin. Who's the ref going to count first?
Okay. Joey Vegas is eliminated by Dio.
Well, I think this is pretty clear that the King of the North is going to be winning this one.
I don't know. Supernova definitely fighting back here. Oh, and we're going to go to suplex. Oh, suplex and a ripcord lariat there. I don't know, man. Is it the captain? Is it the captain's turn? Going from an 0-2 record here in cage match to winning a match to get on the pay-per-view. That's crazy.
I mean, it is wild of a difference.
Captain calling for the cannons. But he gets hurricane rounded for his trouble. Supernova going to capitalize. What's he got planned here? He's going up top. Big arm drag. There it is, the Ecliptic Meteor. It's not going to be enough to put Isward away. Ladies and gentlemen, we're down to our final two. It will either be Supernova or Dio challenging at Mayhem.
Did they 404? You can't win outside there, bud. What you doing?
Punishing him, apparently. Ooh, little curb stomp action.
That was. Oof.
Supernova, the only two-time Twitch champion in KMW history.
Ooh, brainbuster. But it's a rope break. Again, ref sees the rope break from a mile away, but not
he calls that the deep impact, and he's going for the Ecliptic Meteor again. Is the Ecliptic Meteor going to be enough to make him #1 contender? It is! Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Supernova!
The real question's going to become, how much of a chance does this man have against the Fat Man for a title match?
Well, you figure this is very apropos, if you think about it, for Supernova to face the Fat Man at the end of season 1, when in the first episode of season 1, the Fat Man put Supernova on the shelf for almost a month.
That's some long-term booking right there, Rob.
So it should be very, very interesting to see what happens here at Mayhem. That being said, we've got an official word over the Mayhem main event. Shane Youngblood has requested his rematch. He will be in the Mayhem match at Mayhem. It will be a 3-way Mayhem match. And welcome all Raiders from the Gaming Avengers channel. Hello, how are you doing this evening? Welcome to Cage Match Wrestling. You just missed a hell of a elimination match to determine the #1 contender. The boss throwing around his power. Shane Youngblood lost his Global Heavyweight Championship earlier this evening and has exercised his rematch clause. And it will be 3-way. The Fat Man defending against Supernova and Shane Youngblood in a 20-minute Iron Man hardcore Falls Count Anywhere match at our Premium Alive event, Mayhem. Crazy times. Crazy times. Obviously, I know that you were a fan of the idea of the boss losing the title. Do you feel that it's his smartest move to insert himself into the Mayhem match? Making it a 3-way means he could pin Supernova, obviously, as opposed to having to pin the Fat Man, but it's an Iron Man hardcore Fall Count Anywhere match.
Well, knowing the boss, he's probably going to sit on his ass while the other two do all the work and then try to pin somebody multiple times while they're out.
I mean, that just sounds like the strategy then if you're in a 3-way match.
I know, but the fans here don't pay to see a man sit on his ass outside while two other men fight. They pay to see some wrestling.
Well, but by that logic, then wouldn't they pay the fat man to sit on his ass? Because if he's sitting on his ass, he might be sitting on one of their chests.
That's still wrestling, Rob.
Yeah, well, that's your official main event now for Mayhem, though. It'll be interesting times.
Well, it'll be very interesting to see how that goes.
You got to also figure that potentially works in Supernova's favor too, as we just talked about, kind of storied, long-term storytelling with Supernova getting a chance to get some revenge on the Fat Man by not only beating him but taking his newly won Global Heavyweight Championship. Now he doesn't even have to beat the Fat Man. And Supernova's never faced Shane Youngblood in a match.
I feel like that puts him at even more of a disadvantage then, because he's got two people who, no offense, but outclass him in either size or, unfortunately, talent and knowledge. And he doesn't have experience with one, and the other one broke him. So it's not looking good for him. Right now, the person with the best chance right now is the Fat Man, because he has beaten everybody in this match at least once, if not twice.
That's fair. Fat Man does have a good record, and obviously, right now he's got the belt over his shoulder because it sure as shit isn't fitting around his waist.
I mean, he could tug it into his diaper.
It's just kind of sitting on top of his diaper, going halfway around his sides. Yeah, it seems about fair. Well, enough talking about the Global Heavyweight Championship. Let's talk about the Global Women's Championship, which Wanda Eve Cloverfield is going to be defending momentarily against Ramona Reigns, who won a number one contenders match. We have found out.
Confused with Roman Reigns.
We have found out that there will be an 8-woman eliminator match next time on KMW to determine the number one contender for either one of these women, whoever walks out the title at Mayhem. On top of that, at Mayhem, while they will not be in a Mayhem match, they will be in a ladder match to determine the Global Women's Champion.
Jesus.
Yep. It should be very, very interesting to see what goes on here. Maleggio, thank you for the raid as well. I'm sorry, I missed that. Hi, welcome in.
Oh, man. Production crew is not doing their job.
No, I had a different thing up. Thank you, EBC, for shouting out Maleggio. How was both of your streams? Hopefully they were good. We're going to head back down to ringside, and we're going to get to our main event, which is the Global Heavyweight Championship match. Wanda Eve Cloverfield defending against Ramona Reigns. Maybe if I press the right buttons again.
You can do it.
I can do it. I can do it. The following contest is set for one fall, and it is for the Global Women's Championship. Do love the epicness of this music.
It is pretty awesome.
Ramona Reigns definitely making a comeback. Did not have the greatest start here in KMW. Should be interesting to see with her opportunity here if she can make it happen. She got a little bit of a pep talk back at April Ween before her match, where she came out dressed as her cousin, The Rock.
Did she come out in a fanny pack?
No fanny pack.
No. No fanny pack, no turtleneck, then like
Old Rock. Like actual wrestler
came
Rock.
out with in just a Speedo and elbow pads, knee pads?
She had a top on.
Okay.
We can't show that kind of stuff here. This isn't
can't
kick.com.
We'll probably be making more money than if it was. We could afford better refs.
Fair. You're not wrong. The incredibly dominant Wanda Eve Cloverfield defending her championship again. Pretty sure she has the most defenses here in KMW. Definitely the most
that's a low
successful
bar.
defenses.
That's a low bar because the world champion didn't really defend his title much up until
It's only been 13 episodes. Shut up. Introducing first, the challenger from Orlando, Florida, Ramona Reigns. Predictions are also up because I forgot to do it. There you go. And the challenger from Miami, Florida, by way of England, Wanda Eve Cloverfield. Predictions are up. Go predict. Go spend points. Do lots of points. Quit being wusses. Spend your zenny.
Or make Rob do stupid shit with your zenny. Whatever makes you feel float your boat.
Whatever makes you feel float your boat.
Yep.
Oh, damn!
Ooh.
Ramona comes out swinging hard. Takes her down with a Russian leg sweep there. Oh, the ref got a fresh batch of booger sugar back there. You can see the look in his eyes. He is tweaked and ready for this competition, folks.
Just the way his head's tilted to the left, he's just like staring at them. It's like, whoa.
Reigns up top. What's she planning on doing here? Oh, damn! Big crown. Big crown. Your fun fact about KMW is the fact that me and Mr. Modern Toy Fair used to have a full-on, like, very extensive universe at one point in time. This is also where some of the characters that you've seen have come from. There you go. Have a fun fact, Dio.
Yeah, and some of them would not be allowed in KMW.
Oh, I'm working on that still.
Oh God.
There's a way. I figured out a way. I'll tell you afterwards.
I'm trying to figure out which one we're talking about.
Oh. Fair.
Okay, that answered the question.
Big Hurricane Rana from the champ. Trying to get the crowd pumped up here. There's one that would not be allowed under any circumstances, and that's not the one. Okay?
Now I'm even more confused than I was before. I thought I knew what you were talking about.
It's fine.
Did the one have a really fun intro?
The one had a really fun intro.
And that's the one that wouldn't be okay?
No, that's the one I'm working on.
Okay, so the other one was, had some stains.
No. Because of reasons, that one will not.
Oh no, Rob! I figured out which one you meant. I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
you forgot about that one, didn't you? The one who liked to... Yeah, exactly.
Oh no!
Big moonsault
Oh
off the top rope there
no!
from Wanda Eve Cloverfield. Shades of her Mashin special moonsault off the top rope. Not enough to put her away, Reigns, though.
Is that the one you're trying to figure out how to get to work?
No. No, the one
Oh,
with the fun entrance is the one I'm trying to figure out how to work. But I figured out how to make him work. So he'll be
Okay.
back. If you remember, I asked you if you had a copy of his theme music at one point.
I know, and I was like, I unfortunately don't, because
Yeah.
that was like 2 computers ago.
Yeah. But I found out the music. I found it. I had it. Big Fisherman Buster there with a pin. Is this enough for Reigns?
I feel like you also have to find a way to make, because I feel like there's some towing of lines with that character.
Big boot
That
by
character
Reigns.
is very Attitude Era-esque, we'll say.
Oh, what's Ramona got planned here? She gonna go for the
I bet
Soldier
it's a
Boy
Superman
punch?
Nope, there it
Oh!
goes.
Will we have a new champion?
Oh wow.
The ref is tweaking, but he's saying 2.
He's like, I can see 2 of you.
Misses with the elbow drop. How is the champ going to capitalize? She's not. Lots of people vying for Ramona Reigns to win this match here.
Well, I mean, they got to vote in the middle of the match, so of course they are.
They didn't get to vote in the middle of the match. Don't forget, you can redeem your own Cage Match Wrestling Superstar contract in the redeems below. Buy your way into the company, folks. We won't mistreat you at all.
That's a lie. We will. No, by we I mean Rob. I don't. I just show up and make some funny and mildly inappropriate comments from time to time.
Fair. The champ's coming back here, looking for a suplex. Oh, into a Michinoku driver. One up top.
The finger guns.
Went for that tornado
Oh.
we've seen earlier tonight, and it didn't pay off then either.
Yeah, people just can't seem to connect with that tonight, no matter how close their opponent is to them.
Reigns loading up the gun there and unlocking it a few times on the champ. Going for that Fisherman Buster again. Not holding it for the pin. Ooh, big shooting star press. She calls that the superhero landing. Arguing with the ref. But he says it was only 2 still. Had to be 2.
I think he's just telling her he can only see 2 of them.
Standing
shit.
Spanish fly by the champ. She gonna make her comeback? Only enough to keep it down for a
That's
1.
unfortunate.
Thank you again, everyone, for joining us for Cage Match Wrestling Sunday Night Cage Match.
Cage!
Cage!
Kaje!
Stretching the back of the champ. Oh, here she comes back with the dragon screw.
Ooh, that's gonna mess up her knees.
And a shooting star press of her own. Went for that brain buster she calls the neck cracker. Well, that'd be enough to put her away. No, only enough for a 2 count still. Is this it? Is she going to go for the Mashin special? There it is, that huge moonsault off the top rope.
Jesus.
And it's still not enough to put Reigns away. Crowd here chanting women's wrestling. Yep, very astute crowd. 2 women are indeed wrestling.
That's more than what the The ref can figure it out at this point.
There. Another moonsault off the top rope. That'll do it.
Well done.
That springboard moonsault do the trick. And Wanda Eve Cloverfield has just survived a war against Ramona Reigns.
She got her ass whipped.
Crazy cracked out ref congratulating her.
And then immediately leaves. He's like, it's time to go home.
Little show of respect here between the two women.
Man, everyone here is too nice. All fucking sunshine, rainbows, and hugs and handshakes.
And Wanda Eve Cloverfield survives another day. Like I said, next week we will find out who will challenge her in a ladder match at Mayhem for the Global Women's Championship. I've gotten word that it will also be an 8-person Mayhem or elimination match, of which at least 2 women's competitors have never set foot inside of an AEW ring before. You'll find that on the next.
This is an AEW.
Or
This is KMW.
did I say AEW? Son of a bitch.
You did. That's why I was so confused. I'm like, well, I'd hope they hadn't because they belong here.
2 of these women have never set foot inside a KMW ring before.
There we go.
8-woman eliminator next time on Sunday Night Cage Match. So overall thoughts on the show tonight, sir?
I mean, we got to see the boss get his ass squished. We got to see some incredible tag team action. We saw 2 incredible women's matches. We saw a pretty subpar 8-man match. But beyond that, I think it was a pretty stellar show.
Pretty subpar 8-man match?
Yeah, there was some tomfoolery there with the cocaine ref, but
Well,
it is what it is.
It's not the cocaine ref's fault that the Talons decided they wanted to stay back in catering and check out the booger sugar. So
I don't blame him for staying back there either. Then
that's fair.
that was more talking about the ref not counting rope breaks for everybody and being selective.
Fair.
Just saying.
Very fair. But thank you all again for joining us for Sunday Night Cage Match episode 13. We'll be back hopefully in a couple more weeks with episode 14. Like I said, that will be headlined by an 8-woman eliminator match to determine the number 1 contender for Wanda Eve Cloverfield's Global Women's Championship at Mayhem. In the next couple weeks, we'll also continue our Global Cruiserweight Series to determine the first ever Global Cruiserweight Champion. Next week, we'll have an update for you on that. Mayhem starting to shape up a little bit. We will be announcing the plans for the tag team titles as well as the Twitch title here in the next couple weeks as well. So should be good times. Plus a little tease. Mayhem will be the end of the first season of Cage Match Wrestling, but we will come back to you for a second season a short time later. And the season premiere will be another premium live event similar to Mayhem, and it will be called Fortune Favors the Bold. More details to come at Mayhem. So
it's a small fortune though, so don't get too excited.
Well, it's fortune-esque.
Fortune adjacent.
Yeah. I mean, well, for someone, they won't be very fortunate.
It's a piece of bubble gum and a nickel.
They'll wish it was a piece of bubble gum and a nickel would be more than what they actually get paid. Oh, boy. Thank you again for joining us, Mr. Modern Toy Fair. Anything you want to promote?
Always come check us out Wednesday nights on youtube.com/Modern Toy Fair. Currently, we are just running our live stream every week. It varies back and forth between doing our podcast or doing our weekly purchase show where we show off what action figures we've purchased. Here soon, probably coming in the new year, though we do have some plans to go back to having a lot more pre-record content on the channel as well. Just it's been a crazy year for us. So check that out. We greatly appreciate it.
Hell yeah. Thank you again for being here, sir. It is appreciated. Hopefully next time we will be rejoined by Sir Casualmer, who is not feeling well this evening, so he was unable to join us. And our backup person is also a butthead who wasn't available and shit. So
all I'm hearing is that we work with a bunch of bitches.
And you're the bitchiest of them. Anyways. Thank you all again for being here. We'll catch you next time. For Cage Match Wrestling, we're signing off for the YouTube broadcast. Sort of. I probably won't go back and cut this, honestly. So
I just love it. It's petered out there.
Yeah, that's what I do. Haven't you realized that yet?
Same cage match, same cage time.
To be determined.
Ish.
Time. Oop. Now we got to be determined echo because the thing is running here. We're gonna raid into OBI because I don't think I've ever gotten to raid OBI. And he's playing Bug Fables, which is like a RPG game with bugs. So, Matt Tinker, hello. Thank you for being here, my friend. I think I sent you a thing to fill out at one point. You never did fill it out. If you still want a character, because I given you one in the beginning, you're welcome to it. Just send me a message on Discord. OBI. Okay. All right, everyone, let's go check out OBI. And we will see you sometime this week. Possibly even tomorrow. I may try to finish Bloodstain tomorrow. Cage Match Wrestling will hopefully be back in a couple weeks. Thank you, guys. See ya.